few minutes I will talk about myself. Forgive me, I will be talking about myself, but just to give you inspiration, because I have started my company in 1972, 1st September, one day. I am 1 day old only today. In a 10 feet by 20 feet room with a capital of 10,000 rupees. Today, we are the second largest company of cage manufacturing globally. So, this was a journey of 50 years, and we have passed through a lot of problems, troubles, and a lot of things. But one confidence, will be successful. हम कामयाब होंगे, हम कामयाब होंगे. That has given every time a strength, and we have come to this. So during this journey, I learned a lot of lessons. So I would like to share lessons what I have learned. The first lesson I learned, because I understand that here all of our business people. So when you are in business, I have learned first thing, to be successful you require a patience. Generally we are becoming impatient. અધીરાઈ આવી જાય, કંઈ થતું નથી, શું થાય, ગુસ્સો આવી જાય. I have gone through that thing, but I have learned that the more I become patient, I was getting more. When I was getting impatient, I was always losing. So the first thing which is required is always in a business is a patient. I remember one story, when I started, my father told me, you have to alive for 1,000 days. If you are alive for 1,000 days in business, you will be successful lifetime. So first starting days are always difficult, always lot of problems, but all problem has a solution, as Patel Sahib has told. And I consider problem is not a problem, but it's an opportunity. Because when something comes, you think differently. Many times we are not thinking differently and we are thinking in a routine manner. But when problem comes, you start thinking differently. So if you take any problem as an opportunity for improvement, you will be always successful. Second thing, what Patel Sahib said, same thing I am telling you. Okay, why are you doing this business? I am asking the question to all, why are you doing business? Are you doing it for earning? Are you doing as a passion? I request, if you are doing for money, please don't do it. If you are doing passion, please do it. And if you are doing for passion, you will be 110% successful. Money will come and go. Profit is a byproduct. We should not work for the profit. We should work for our goal. I remember when I was a very small unit in Ordo, I first decided I want to be one of the best units in Ordo area. My ambition was not big, but at least I want to be one of the best in that. Then I came, we started bearing cages, so that we should be one of the best in bearing cage manufacture in India. Then we started thinking we should be best in the world. So that way you can proceed further. But if you are working only for money, then you will always counting money, and one day you will be dismissed from this world. Nobody will know you about you. So please start, whatsoever you are doing, start with a passion. Why you are doing, you ask yourself a question, and if you are getting, yes, I want to do, as Amal Bhai has shown his, I ask him, because I am also his patient. I have done this dentistry few days back only. I ask him, why are you doing? No, I enjoy. That is the thing. So if you are doing for your enjoyment, you will be successful. Second thing, which is at least, I mean manufacturing or any business, we have to be customer centric and quality consciousness. Quality counts forever. Quality is a culture. Quality is nothing but is a culture. How I can do the best. Whatsoever I do, how I can do better than, that is a quality. So if you are quality conscious, you will be definitely successful. When you start your business, make a clear path, how you want to achieve these things. As Patel Sahib has said very well, the values are most important. If you, first of all, you decide what are your basic values. time will come where you have to compromise in values, but those who are not compromising in their values, they are always become successful. And those who are compromising in their value system, they fail. I will give you one simple things which has happened in our life. When we started bearing cage manufacturing, all the bearing companies were making in-house because there was a lot of duplication was happening. So they were not ready to give it outside. We approached them, we given the assurance that we will never sell a single cage outside you. And at that time, lot of people were coming to us. They were offering 10 times more prices than what we were selling. Even people were coming, okay, give us your rejected cages, so because duplication it will work. But from the day first, whatsoever was rejection, that was going directly in the foundry. So initial, we started in 72 up to 83, we had a lot of trouble, lot of struggle. But we stick to our value system, and that has helped us. And once you get the confidence of your customer, your growth becomes much faster. So develop your path to achieve your target. Then in financial priority, generally in financial priority we are giving first priority to profit. What I have learned, the first priority is the cash flow. If you are maintaining your cash flow, you will never fail. You are making profit but you are not maintaining your cash flow, there is a lot of chances, though you have a huge profit, you may lose. Because you will invest in the wrong places. And second thing, particularly those who are starting new, please I request them, create your strong balance sheet. Generally what happens, when we start, don't pay tax. Instead of generate to number, make a house, make this thing, that thing, and we never make our balance sheet strong. And once your balance sheet is not strong, you will never get loan from outside. And then many people complaining we are not getting loan from the banks. How bank will give? Because you are generating cash. And cash which is taken out is going in other way. So you should always give first priority to your business. Don't take any money outside and create a strong balance sheet. Once you will start, then you will get a lot of money. Today, I have seen bankers are coming to your door. They are searching good customers. As we want loan, they also search good customers. So if your balance sheet is strong, people will come to you. Then you develop the organization structure. If you want to be successful, you have to create an organization structure. And you have to delegate the work to others. And this is possible only if you develop a lot of processes and counterbalances. If you will do, then that process will control everything and you will be able to rely upon the person. Right now, so we are not making process many times. We work with the confidence, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, ये तो अपना घर का आदमी है, कोई चिंता नहीं करो. And बाद में then we have a problem and then we blame the people. But first of all, if you are creating system, say when I am discussing with my all managers, I first tell them, now I am auditing your system, so I am not trusting you at all. I will ask the questions which you will feel I am not trusting you at all, but basically I am trusting you. But I want to make sure that my system should be perfect. So my system will be perfect when I have cross-checked it. So if you develop that type of systems, then you can go for delegation and you can expand your business. As Naya Savage said rightly, if you take everything, work everything yourself, you cannot progress. If you want to progress, you have to go for that. The second thing is that, you see, ultimately business and everything is dealing with the human being. And you should have a trust in the human being. Many times we are not trusting our people also. You see, nobody in this world is perfect. neither me nor you, nobody is perfect. Everybody is imperfect. And what we see the imperfectness of the person, but we don't see his strength. So our work is that, see his strength, understand his weaknesses, keep one eye on his weaknesses, and give him some facility to train in that area, in weakness area. So he will become very strong. And that will give you a lot. Because most of the people I have seen, they want to do better thing for in their life. But many times they are not appreciated, they get disturbed, and then they go to the other direction. So the first thing, let's try to trust the people, and more you will trust the people, you will get more and more trustworthy people with you. Same way, you focus on developing the right processes in your system. If your process is good, then everything will go right. Because many times we are working on the result, but please don't work on the result, work on the process, how we can reach to that direction. First decide the direction and how we can reach to that direction. So if you work with processes, I think you will be always successful. One more thing, many times something happens where we get fear. That is, everybody is coming through that. So when you are in fear, please never take a decision. Whatsoever decision you take under fear, that will definitely wrong. Very few chances, 1% chances, decision you have taken under fear is right. So please never take decision, avoid to take decision at that time, wait for some time, think some time, and then you take the decision, you will be always successful. And the most important thing in the life is always be positive. Always be positive. Develop positivity around you. And once you will develop positivity around you, you will become more and more positive, more and more successful. Sky is the limit.